on the iPad for a little bit, on the YouTubes. We might go live on this other device, but I don't think we're gonna. Let me see if I can set this thing somewhere else. Now this case on it's not as. Maybe I should switch it to another device. Could do that. Do you want to switch it to another device? We don't need that much reflection. Come on, what's up? There's some way we can set this. Because I was just messing around with it, and I was like, yeah, why not start a podcast where we just start talking about everything crazy that's going on? This, that, and a bowl of soup is going on in the universe right now. Let's put this out here. You know, I guess like everyone's supposed to do your podcast. A little bit of professionalism. Yeah, how about now? We should. We should. Okay, I'm ending this. End this. Wait, hold on. Let me figure something else out here. I got something else already figured out. This is gonna work. In the old days of not even having we didn't even have a pot to piss on, let alone a microphone to talk to. I got sugar cubes. What do you think about that? In another chair. In another chair it is. That will work. See, that's gonna work for a side live. This might just be the side live. Anyway, I kind of like that. It's a big one. Move off. It doesn't. Production don't do me that good yet. These are like the basement files. Not even the basement. These are the Airbnb files. And all right. So let's see what happens on TikTok on this world. In the meantime, we're gonna go on the other device. We're gonna cross-pollinate. I wonder if you can cross-pollinate. You know what I mean? Like be one of those people with all the speakers. Oh, you know what? I can actually do this. You know, things are getting, what's it called? I mean, we're at the end time, so we might as well have a lot of fun with shit. That ain't one way to do that. I feel like this should extend more than it does. Okay, it doesn't anymore. Or does it? Or does it? But what it does do, I'm just learning something new here. Hi, if you come in, say hello. Let's talk. I like to chat to people. So you come in here to chat as well. We're going to talk about crazy stuff. 3i Atlas. We're going to talk all about all kinds of stuff. What's going on in the universe? Someone liked it. Come in and say hi. I like the whole conversation. So in the meantime, I was just up and live on TikTok, but screw it. We're gonna play on YouTube for a little bit. Because I never really play on YouTube. And I'm thinking about a new, I might do a podcast or something. I've been thinking about that. I should always tell them, hey, you should do a podcast. I should do a podcast, but it's kind of like, then you're known in the podcast world, but the podcast world is different than the rest of the world, and the rest of the world is different from the rest of the world, and and there's that, right? There's that. So anyway, I'm hoping that we do get a chat in here. Welcome to live chat. It'd be more so let it run like a Yahoo chat room. That would be more fun. Just play something live and let people chat in the background. And that's kind of what we did during. Hi there. How are you? What's up there? Amirs. See, that's the only thing that's hard to read. But that's okay, we have reading glasses somewhere. Let me see if I can get the comments bigger. I should be able to get them a little bigger. Amir Swag. What's going on? Hi, how are you? Tell me about yourself. Talk to me. Let's talk about something. We're going to talk about all kinds of string stuff in here. That's why I want to talk about everything and anything. Right? Hi. And then there's a smiley face. Well done there, Amir. There you go. Okay. We're going to need a little more than, we appreciate the highs. We do appreciate the highs, but we're going to need a little more to work with too. You know what I mean? Like, it could be like, I don't know. And think of questions. Like, I don't know, like pretend. Amber, tell me now, Amber, tell me something. Tell me something good. Anyway, I just do sometimes I randomly break a song. I have a hobby called candy. I have a hobby called candy. That's cool. This is the season, right? I guess. I don't know. I was saying I have a hobby called candy. That's cool. I kind of like that. I have a hobby. I call it golf. Yeah, for the most part, I call it golf. But anyway, teach their own, right? Teach their own. Teach their own. So if you're in the chat, come on in and talk. Today it's like a break day. Same. Amisa. You got candy? I have a hobby I call candy. Like Candy Crush. Or candy. What are you talking about, actually? A lot of your friends golf? I didn't even golf for the longest time. Like, I didn't golf until like a couple years ago. I went on this date. This girl took me golfing. I fell in love with golf. And, well, me and the girl, we were good friends yet, but we didn't work out. But, man, I fell in love with golfing. Okay. All right, here we go. Pony beads. Holy fuck. This is like me crank calling. I swear YouTube lives are like start off as me like when I was crank calling like 1-800 numbers back in the day. We used to do that. Used to be a thing. Used to. Where'd the comments go? I want to read them back. Friends do golf. They're probably disc golfing nowadays. Anyway, it's like bracelets. Pony beads. Come on now. Is that where we're gonna go? Is that where? That's the best you guys can do. Mediocre. It's mediocre. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Statue of Liberty blew over. Nobody's talking about that. They're like, what, the one in New York? No, the one in Brazil. What is it, a replica? Yeah, no. It's another Statue of Liberty. But it's not literally Liberty. We call it, America, we call it Statue of Liberty. It's not what it was used to be called before the reset. Or whatever it's called. Oh, I got this little microphone today, so I want to see if it interacts with my car, and it does. It's pretty neat. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We're in a kind of little salty dog. What up, salty dog? I can imagine who YouTube sends this frickin' one out to. You know what I mean? Holy frickin' Tamakwa. But I guess no matter what, it's all that kicks you in your own little world. You know what I mean? The world that the internet built for you, that you built for you. What do I think of? Give me a little more details. I don't know what actually you're talking about. Therians? What actually is a Therian now? It's a new name for something else. What is it? I am a friend. I am a Therian. An Ethereum. I haven't heard of this yet. This must be some new term, but it's probably something that's already existed. What is it? Nice. I support the rains. Well, there's going to be a lot more coming. Like, it's going to get a lot weirder now. So, anyway, I need a little bit of information on this because I don't have time to look it up. So tell me about it. Therian. Now I kind of want to look it up. I'm going to look it up and see what I can find on it. If you guys are going to be helpful in there. I mean, meanwhile, I like the live at least. Do something useful. Except give me a cool stuff to look up. Thank you. All right, let's do that. Therians.
Oh, I got another message from the Staff Sergeant, Anderson Air Force Base.
Therians. I gotta look stuff up in real time. Therian. Wait, okay, so you guys are people identifying as animals. Well, that's going to happen. That's expected to happen at this time. That would be expected to happen. We are beasts. See, once our third eye was closed, these two eyes were open. As we're coming back to the end, to restart, to the reset again, these eyes are starting to get worse, and this eye is starting to open. Okay, however, um, basically like people who make mask and tails. Well, I guess if they could make mask and tails and want to pretend they were cats, it's harmless fun, or dogs, or whatever you want. I mean, maybe an ostrich. Why not be an ostrich? You got something against ostriches? Ostriches. I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do. I looked it up now. This is pretty. There's some serious stuff into this. I spent thousands of supplies to become. Sadly, you can't leave this body. Anyway, I guess they look pup-tastic. Um, I don't have a. I mean, if you're doing it for fun, you're doing it for fun. If you're doing it because it's kind of cool, but like, if you really believe that you're a beast, then well, yeah, you know what, fucking shit, yeah, I'll go be one. You know what I mean? I'm not here to tell you you're right or wrong. I don't. What the fuck do I know? I'm still learning too. I think more people need to learn. I just do think there's a difference between humans and beasts, and although humans fell to beasts, but we're vessels of light, and so are animals. Animals are vessels of light too. In fact, monkeys have more chromosomes than us. You know what I mean? So that's just what I'm gonna say on that. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna get myself into, because I really don't care. If you want to identify as, you can identify as whatever the hell you want. I don't care. What you do does not affect me. Does that make sense? Yeah, all right. I do need to break. So I was going to do something different today. And my friends are telling me, you look tired, you need a break. You've been on the road, you drove across the country. You had a pretty busy week. You drove back across the country. Now you're in Georgia. And I know you're fixing to do something, but thank you. Well, make sure you follow me and share me with your friends and stuff, and and all that. And I'll do the same. I'll follow you back. Because I want to talk about it. Some people make fun of you. What, for being a terrarian? Well, here's the thing. They're gonna. If it bothers you, then you're not sure of it. Okay? If it bothers you, then you're not sure of it. Okay? Hear me out. So listen, if I'm going to dress as a cat or whatever, or I'm going to put a mask on, I'm going to put an outfit on, I'm going to rock that outfit. If you don't like the outfit I'm rocking, that's fucking up to you, but it's not going to change the way I feel about the outfit. So if it does change the way I feel about the outfit, if someone else's opinion has that much value over it, I apply that much value to it, then maybe I'm wearing the wrong outfit. But if not, so be it. That person doesn't like you, so what? There's a million other people. Someone else is waiting to say, oh, wow, I really like the way you look. And maybe come over and give you a little pet pat. You know, maybe throw you a Scooby snack or some shit. You know what I mean? We don't know. What do we know? All right, I know I'm going to go eat some soup. And this is going to be some fun. This is going to be for the street. We're going to just go around singing. Love me tender, love me true. No, we're not going to sing that. I don't know what we're going to sing yet, but songs. We're probably going to do songs. If I had to start, I'd say we're probably going to do a couple songs. Probably. Most likely. Anyway, how many subs I got? On here, none, like 60. I don't know. I never did anything on YouTube. This is like my first time on YouTube. Here and there, I maybe put a couple videos throughout the year, a decade on here. I have 17,000 on TikTok, I think. 5,000 on Facebook, 4,600, I don't know, something like that on Facebook. I stopped doing Facebook a while ago. I stopped doing TikTok long ago, and then I started doing TikTok again. But I think YouTube might be the way to go now. I don't know. What do you think? I don't have a lot. Would you like to be one of my subscribers? I'll subscribe back to you. Because, like, that's cool. You know what I mean? Well, I'm a subbed. All right. Well, I'm a subbed back to you if you want. I don't know how to do it, but I'll figure it out later. Share it with your friends and stuff down the road. What do you guys want to talk about? You want to talk about 369, how the universe is created? What do you want to talk about? I'm gonna be here for a couple more seconds, and then I'll come back. I'll come back at another time. I just wanted to give this thing a little spin, a little 15, 16, 17-minute little spin and see if test drive. I'm kind of test driving this. So I'm thinking about doing a podcast and really talking about whatever the people in the chat want to talk about and getting a conversation going and keeping it as a live conversation. A totally live conversation. Of course, we have to deal with idiots. I mean, look, sometimes I'm the idiot a live conversation has to deal with. You know what I mean? So, we'll talk about everything from theology to comedy to a little bit of sports. Not much of sports, though, but here and there. 369, Tesla, as in Ancient Aliens, Angels and Demons, the corruption of the church. I don't know. What do you guys want to talk about? The price of tea in China, how birds might be made of pickles, motorcycles have no doors. I mean, we'll talk about all kinds of crazy stuff in here, and it'll be very entertaining. So, if you'd like that, this is a little preview. I'm gonna think we need a name for it, and I don't even know what we're gonna call it. Jordan Blues invited me, so I gotta go see this. All right, we're gonna end this for now. Let me know if you nut in the comments if you like it, and we'll go from there. Fair enough. I really don't need to talk into this thing. I just have it because I like talking into it. So we're out of here.